Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my new pickups video. I've been talking about this for like a couple of months now, that my parents are coming over and I bring me, and I've got me tons and tons of games, consoles and everything. This is going to be part one. I don't know how many parts it's going to take, it depends on how long this takes. And I've got a big pile here of stuff that I'm going to have to go through, and there is a lot more to go through. So let's begin, shall we? Let's begin early, shall we? My parents got me this for my birthday, and I've been wanting this system for a while actually now. I prefer, it's aesthetically more pleasing, and in England you could only get it, I believe you could only get it with Sonic 1 built in. You already know what I'm on about when I said built-in game, but that is the Master System Mark II. Now, if we compare this to the first one, this is a lot smaller, a lot more compact, has a nice flap on top and everything. It's a lot more compact. Only problem is it doesn't have a digital output, digital AV output. Only runs through RF. And where I'm living at the moment, I have big problems because this person has a massive radio tower and it interferes with the sound. So yeah, got a problem with that, but I can run it through a big TV which has a better RF shielding inside of it. But this is the system. This came as a job lot. It came with everything. Pads came with a other brand pad, which is horrible. It came with a power stick. It came with a gun, and also it came with the original pads, cables, RS, and everything. And the games that came with it are all in really good condition. Actually, despite the age, I'm in really good condition. I have Super Monaco GP, a good old school arcade racing game, and manual and everything there. Echo the Dolphin, again manual, even though still has the receipt from when it was originally bought. World Soccer, I can tell there's a lot of sports titles in here, but again, comes with that, and it's fantastic. All those manuals, so I'm happy with that, because you don't see it a lot with Mega Drive stuff in Europe. Tennis Ace, a good nostalgic tennis game, and this doesn't have the manual, but it comes with a nice poster. Like you can see that. One's with the original poster, the alternative poster, so I might have to put this up or get it framed. Like you see. Here are all the extras. And obviously this being the Model 2, the Genesis was out at the same time as well. So you had a lot of games which were only made for this, but as like just with quick things. Joe Montana football, again, manual, fantastic. All fantastic condition. The guy who got this off, I remember the time of the price. And Sonic the Hedgehog 2, again, manuals, a Flexi one and the receipt. For when it was new. So that's the games which came with it. Now, they did get me another game actually we were talking about it. Because what I do, I talk about don't like knowing about my hobby, what I'm into. And I mentioned that I'm really into a game called Beat. Just giving it away. That I now have Eves, the Vanished Elements. They said they picked this up really cheap because they didn't have a manual. And I've played on it so far and it's so good. I cannot honestly recommend this to everyone. Right, not only my system games, they actually got me some Mega games for the Mega Drive, which I'm very pleased with at this point in time. Oh, I've actually got the wrong one. For a minute, while I pull out the right one. Sorry games, so little time. Right, let's start with the one that I've got in my hand then. Now, I'm so happy to have this in the box. You never see it in this good condition. And it's so in good condition. It has a little bit of tearing on the front, but it has everything with it, and that's Sonic and Knuckles in the original ICOP cardboard box. Still has the inlay box as well. And this comes with, that's the manual, bit of handling in the corners, and obviously the cartridge. I've tested all these and they all work fine as well. But this, I recently saw this, well I say recently, I think it was about April or something. I went to a retro games convention with a friend of mine, and I saw something come up and I was like, oh, how much is it? And the guy was charging, we were in the same condition as this, but the guy was charging 50 euros. I tried handling him down, I was saying, look, I'll do 20 maximum. And they were like, no, that's too less. But this, my parents told me how much to pay for this, and it was something only about like £10 or something, so very happy this came with everything I need. This one we got cheap again because it didn't have manual, but and any of the gubbins inside. Phantasy Star 2, the second in the series. This is not my first introduction to Phantasy Star. I did have Phantasy Star Online on the Dreamcast when I first had the Dreamcast. I haven't got it now, but this is my first introduction to the Phantasy Star series on console with a traditional RPG element. Played this for a while now. I'm a bit lost because I need the map, so I'm going to have to print out a map and then have another bash at this. Still, very good game. Graphics are beautiful. Same in that ease as well. Graphics and sound are beautiful. This game here, Syndicate, and the best thing about it is that this logo here, and it's made by Bullfrog. People who know me know I'm a fan of the game Dungeon Keeper on the PC. So when I saw Bullfrog on this game, I thought I have to give it a try. It's an espionage game. You've got 50 missions in it, and you pick from you have a squad of 4 or 5 members, and you have to strategically place them because you're getting into high security areas. So it's all espionage, it's all spies, and it's all like steampunk not steampunk. It's very much Deus Ex style in the way that it's formed, and this is. And if you've played this, you'll think it's very reminiscent of another game. I'm going to show you now. You know I'm very into the Saturn, but over here, Saturn games, very expensive because it's such an unheard console. Anything Sega in the Netherlands is expensive, I think. So, but I'm going to start with what my parents have got me, and then I'll talk about these after, and what I want to talk about is the cases and how rubbish I actually think they are. First game, I'm sorry to tell this, Discworld 2, Missing Presumed. My dad said he saw this, and my dad said he saw this in job lot of games, loads of games, you know, but a lot are in bad condition. So obviously with this, I only wanted this game to be honest with him, but I'm happy that most of the games work in it as well. But Discworld 2, old school point and click style, Terry Pratchett is part of the Terry Pratchett Discworld series. Humour's fantastic. It's very, very Monty Python-y, and that is Discworld 2. This one, I've got Scott stickers on, I'm going to have to get them off. But this is Firestorm Thunderhawk 2, and this is a flight sim aircraft, you know, battle thing. You used them if you ever played PC back in the old days. Now, this is the problem that I have with it. Now, these won't pack that well with these games, so I'm a bit annoyed at that, but you got the disc, manual. Disc is very scratched up, and I will have to get this resurfaced at my local game shop, which I'm a bit angry about, but because it doesn't run properly. So, next game I want to talk about is Crusader. Now, this is this game here has a very nice box to it. I'm loving the box. This came very nicely packaged, bubble wrapping, which I'm keeping in. CD there. And this is reminiscent of the EA cases that were made for Saturn at the time. This game is an isometric action game. You have an isometric view, so it looks 3D, but it's actually 2D. You have a choice of weapons, and it's a matter of just getting through the levels, and you're this like super robot spy. So you've got like guns, you've got grenades, you've got loads of power-ups that you can get within the levels. This was apparently real cheap as well, but I'm having so much fun with this game at the moment. It's so good. The next game that I want to talk about is an oldie, but a goodie, and you've got to have it. Didn't have the manual, unfortunately, but I'm not too bothered really, because who needs manual for this game? Doom, first Doom on the Saturn. I've played this. Only downside that I have is it's very slippery on the controls. Everything seems like you're on ice. It's very slidey, is the game. So that's the only downside, but apart from that, sounds fantastic. I think this is far superior to the what is it? The PlayStation 1 version. It's more far superior than that. Next game that I want to talk about is now they've just remade this game for the PC, updated graphics and everything, and it has been given horrible reviews, and rightly it should. It's terrible, but I have the original. Space Hulk, Vengeance of the Blood Angels. This is obviously a Warhammer 40k game made by Games Workshop. It's part of the Warhammer 40k lore. I'm not really big into it, but I have a friend who is, so I might be able to give you a bit more of an insight when I talk to him about it, because he knows more. But the manual is massive. And again, this is the Electronic Arts style of casing, which I prefer over the normal cardboard style. But again, I'll talk about that later. And that's Space Hulk. That game, I've played it. It's very difficult because I don't know the law, I don't know the rules of the Space Hulk board game or all like that, so I'm very much at a loss. Next one's just like a filler title, and it's still got stickers on front of it new, and I can't believe someone actually paid this much for it, but this is Space Jam. This came in within that bundle for Discworld too, and this again, it's actually really good make. Manual, it works. 2D sprites, very animated, very Looney Tunesy. It is fun. Again, a big company actually that made a lot of games is Acclaim, and usually the garbage Acclaim games, to be honest, they're a real bad company, but they have loads of rights, so they got to make all the franchised games like this, movie franchise games. But this again, you pick 3 members on your team, and it's a basketball thing. Oh, it's basketball but with Looney Tunes and Michael Jordan. Next thing I want to talk about, now I'm getting on to the better stuff now. The last 2 games I've got are, I wouldn't say rare, but popular on it. And this is the first one, Street Fighter 2, Alpha 2. Got it. This is, I've played this, I was expecting it to be really jumpy with being on the Saturn, and with the Saturn being a bit of a slow console. But this, beautiful, beautiful condition, and he actually put a sticker over the thing for it, so the disc never came with, which I'm real happy with that. This is such a cool game, and it's good to play with friends. I can't wait to get a second band play this with some of my friends. I love fighting games. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is the last game here. I've been wanting this, and mainly just for the cover, because I love the movie, because it's so terrible that it's good, if you get that on me. And this says Street Fighter, the movie, the game. What? Yeah, and as you see, you got Van Damme on the front, you got Kylie Minogue there, there's Cammy, Van Damme as Guile, it's just hilarious. Played this game and you have outtakes from the actual movie, not like FMV, but like a picture, then it'll have a saying. And if you find me on Facebook, you'll see some of the posts that I pulled from this, because it just makes me laugh. And this, and again, very good condition. This has got to be one of the best inlay cases, but the outer case is terrible. But yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about now. Quickly for 2 minutes, I think, because I want to do 50-minute videos. Cases, certain cases, I don't like them. I think they're horrible, horrible, horrible cases. The false pieces easy, they get scuffed around the edges. As a person who collects retro games, and I'm a retro gamer myself anyway, but as a person who wants to play these games, I want them in good nick. You know, I like to show them off to my friends what I have. And this is a problem that I have. Cases for the Saturn get easily damaged, and they're all different shapes and sizes as well, so your collection always looks a bit funky like this. This is more reminiscent of the American style for the Sega Saturn. And as I said, this is your normal style, like this, all cardboard, plastic inlay there, and the fold pieces and the discs can fall out and get scratched. And the next style is the EA style, which I've already shown you with Crusader here, where you've got like two places to put disc, but it's plastic. It's like the original Mega Drive cases, very plastic, but worked really well. And yeah, that's the first part of this video of the pickups. I'm going to do another one in the next day or so. I'm going to put a link to it when I finish making it below. If you have any questions or any suggestions of other games that I should pick up for these systems, please let me know. And if you have any other input that you would like to give, like improvements on my channel and stuff like that, I am looking into doing some Let's Play. If I can find one of those HD recorders, I will be then starting to do some Let's Play videos as well, if I can find one. But at the moment, it's mainly pickups and talking about games. And again, thank you for watching, and have fun. That's all I can say. Have fun. Bye bye.